Okay, morning everyone. Just a quick introduction. My name is Gurpal. I am very new to the community. I actually joined EDC MY last year in August. But as you all say, I was a lurker for a while. I was not active. I was just looking around. Always been interested in EDC. Never knew much about it. Only started becoming active this year in the month of May. So that's when I did a deep dive and just went all out into the EDC world. And as far as rucking goes, I'm also very much new to it. Hence why I decided to volunteer to talk about the basics of rucking. I've only started it 3 months ago. And so far I'm enjoying it pretty well. And so what is rucking? The basics of rucking. The term rucking actually comes from the military term rucksack, a backpack. Right? And the definition is basically carrying a backpack with weights in them. And how this helps you is basically it helps your body posture, it helps your core strength as well. Since I'm very much new in this, also across the people present here, I see much more experienced ruckers. Okay, so feel free to also chime in and share your input as well. The rule of thumb is basically to actually have a comfortable backpack that you can put weights in. The weights that you use actually can be in many forms. Some have carried water in their backpack just to add on the weight as well. You can even put in bricks, wrap them with masking tape and so on.
Beras also can.
There you go, beras pun boleh.
Beras kita beli, right?
As long as something with weights in it. Right? And if you want to go more advanced, you can get specialty items like special metal plates and so on with different weight configurations, right? I started off just using a cheap backpack, right? You can use whatever you want. You can even put sand in your bag just for the extra weight resistance. And the rule of thumb is basically to have comfortable clothing, comfortable shoes, because you are carrying a lot of load on your back. And for beginners, you can actually just start perhaps with 10% of your body weight if you want. So like for me, 70 kgs, 10% is about 7 kg. So maybe you can start with that or start with 5. Or even you can actually start for 30 minutes, carry some water bottles, buy the 1.5 liter mineral water bottles, put them in your backpack and try. I think the first time I tried rucking, it was probably about 30 minutes or 1 hour. Of course, the first time you try it and after a long while being inactive and so on, you feel very sore, your shoulders hurt, then you'll be like, why did I put myself through that and so on. But I think that goes also with every single thing that you try for the first time, something new. After you try 5-6 times and then it becomes a habit and you get used to it. Some people can do it more often than not. I try to do it at least once a week. And it's actually pretty enjoyable. I quite like it. So far, I've always done it on my own. I've only joined the community once in Putrajaya, and that was pretty fun as well. So, yes, led by our president and king there. So, it's actually really fun. A very different experience when you ruck alone and you ruck in a group as well. Both has its pros and cons. If you ruck on your own, you can proceed at your own pace, you know. If you're tired, you can slow down. If you feel like more energetic and so on, or you see a pretty girl, you can start rucking even faster. Right? Correct, Danny? Subjective.
I ajak Dani don't want to join.
Because you say no girls. What? This so far catching water, bro. Oh, yes, yeah.
So as I mentioned earlier, with goes to rucking, you can actually use anything that you have at home, right? But if you feel more passionate about it and you want to invest more, then you can get specialty items. Then, of course, there are special backpacks, special gear for you to use. But that's if you want to accessorize and so on. And if you were to do rucking during the night and so on, of course, safety is also important, right? Especially if you ruck by the roadside or in public areas whereby there's road traffic, okay? So, of course, things like reflectors, flashlights and so on, all of these come into play. Because if you are to ruck by the roadside and so on, it can get a little bit risky. And my first few rucks also, before I discovered a suitable park, I was actually rucking by the roadside. So other than carrying flashlights on the back, I actually carry flashlight with me as well, so that I am more visible to road users. Yes, sir.
Walk against the traffic.
Correct, yeah. So walking against the traffic is also a very good point. But then again, you know, with cars and motorbikes and so on, especially at night sometimes, it's not really visible. So yes, of course, to make yourself as prominent as possible is better. I know some people like to wear all black and so on. During the day, it's okay lah, but at night, it can be a little bit risky. So it helps to have something perhaps bright colored or light. That's my input so far and my sharing on the basics to rucking. If those that have not started rucking before, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Danny, would you like to join us? I'll make Bon wear a skirt.
Are you gonna bring your model?
I tried asking before.
So, anything help also before wearing the
I don't think so. Not really. I'm not the healthiest person around, okay? But I think if you want to carry weights and so on, you increase it progressively. Of course, you start a little bit slow, maybe start with 5 kgs and so on. Then slowly you progress and see your own comfort level. Because semua orang lain kan. Not everyone is the same. Everyone has different strength levels and so on. So try them. Yeah. So far, of course, you will feel sore as you adjust with heavier weights and so on, but it's just an adjustment period.
What's the best Gorak bag for rucking?
One of the brands that a lot of people use here is from Gorak itself. So we have a few Gorak champions around here.
Started with Green Room.
There you go. I started with a C Tactical. I started with a CT15. I still have that. I also invested in a smaller RPC and also this Rucker. So this is 25 liters. It can carry a long plate and a short plate as well. I also brought in a plate today, so you guys can actually have a feel of the weight. So feel free. So when you carry a weight as well, the idea is basically to carry it as close as possible to you when you use the backpack. Try not to have it being loose so that when you walk, there is lesser resistance. Yeah. Pecah meja tu bang.
Why you carry that?
Sorry?
Why you carry that?
I enjoy suffering.
No reason.
No pain, no gain.
For no reason.
No, when rucking, you carry the weight. But today is just for show and tell.
Okay, well explain.
But I do know people that actually carry to work. Yeah. There's one of the members on the Gorak Facebook page. His name is Jeff. I think he's based in Singapore. He actually rucks daily to work. And he does about average 13 kilometers, I think. 12 kilometers a day.
Any health benefit?
I think definitely it improves your body posture, your core strength as well, and your legs, definitely. And it's much more less taxing than running on your joints. I used to be a runner. I used to run a lot, about 3 times a week. And of course, you have a lot of joint pains and so on. But with rucking, which is similar to walking as well, I think it's much more forgiving to people who are like, you know, nearing my age and so on. You can preserve your joints longer.
So not heavy on your joints, right?
Not at all,
From
yeah.
the shock of, yeah, right.
Correct. And of course, like with specialty bags like this also, they have padding on the straps and on the back, so it makes it more comfortable when you actually have that load on you. Yeah.
And the hip belt.
Correct. I have one on the way, so let's see.
Any special event for Gorak?
I think the most recent one, there was one in Malacca, whereby someone, a cadre officially from the US actually came to conduct the event. And of course, our local community, the Brotherhood here also, on a regular basis, I think on a weekly basis, every Friday they meet up in Putrajaya for a rucking session. Yeah.
Full join bro.
Ada join.
Putrajaya.
Tak Melaka right tu. Berapa orang itu total? 20 kan? About 20 of us join like a basic.
Yeah.
Not so basic.
And events like these are very fun because then you get specialty patch as well for those that attended the event. So you get like I think anyone bring that patch today? No. Oh, okay.
Patch even Gurpal.
Yeah. So it's nice when you join these official events, you get a special patch for that event. So at least you have a memory for that also, which is quite nice.
Can I join and then get the patch and then didn't
Boleh je.
exercise?
You
Can.
need to go through the exercise. Only they will pass you the patch only when you complete the challenge. Titus here yet? Titus actually Titus actually rejected the patch because he felt he's not worthy of the challenge because halfway through he sort of stopped the challenge. But
Very
he still
honourable.
didn't get, yes. But he refused to get the patch. But the basic was very challenging actually. It took 5 hours for almost 10 kilometers.
I saw the videos. I don't think I would have survived it.
The walking is 2 hours. The PT is 3 hours at the open field. So the PT is the one that really wear us off. Some even vomited. I don't know who, but he's not here yet.
I heard about the banana penyet.
Banana penyet. Someone can explain here. And also another kuih penyet also got but quite fun experience.
Yeah. Yeah, so attending events like that, when things like this happen also, number one, you build memories, you build relationships, and it makes the event more fun. Yeah. So even like days or weeks after the event, also people still talk about it, and look forward to the next one.
Looking forward to the next one.
Alright. Anything else?
Any question?
No? If you have any questions or you like to know more, there's also a Facebook page for the community. Feel free to join. Everyone there is very nice, very welcoming. I always ask a lot of questions as well because I'm very much new to this also, and everyone is very accommodating.
Gorak mai.
Yes, sir.
Admin?
Admin, ambassador.
Right. To join. Kedai Gorak Melaka. Museum Gorak.
Kedai sorok, museum, macam-macam ada.
Kedai Sorok satu.
Kira-kira suruh bila nak open? Tak ada open.
So ready collect semua lah.
Alright,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
We have another lucky draw.
Quiz and lucky draw.
Lucky draw.
Huh? I put here.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Next test.
That is 9 kilo. 9 kilo with the bag about 10 kilo lah.
Cara itu belum masuk air, buah semua. Beras, jangan lupa.
Apa 9 kilo?
So for the rest of the event, you have to wear this.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Tujuh step